Alright, I have a shocking and dramatic announcement to make to you about the channel after I tell you a story. I have been in music lessons pretty much constantly since I was a little girl. And I have had a bunch of different feelings about it over the years. When I was younger, basically the only option that was available to me was traditional classical music education. And it didn't really work for me very well. I found that I just couldn't really follow this very rigid and specific path that was laid out for me. Then as I got older, I got into electronic music. And I ended up studying it at university. And it was really sick. I studied really hard and I learned a lot and I had a pretty great time. But eventually I did realize that my program was also based in a kind of musical tradition. And it was pretty invested in excluding forms of music that didn't follow the aesthetic of that tradition. It was just that instead of 18th or 19th century classical music, it was 20th century electronic music. The other thing is that all of my teachers and nearly all of my classmates were dudes. And I really don't think that I need to explain to you why that's a problem. So anyways, all of this led me to wanting to make videos about music for people who don't feel like their interests or values are reflected in the music education resources that are available to them. I want to show that there isn't just one specific path or tradition that you have to follow in order to get a good education in music. And I want to make a space where as many people as possible feel welcome and taken seriously. And I love making my videos, and I hope to be able to continue making them for as long as possible. But I also want to offer something for people who are looking for a bit more. More than at least a 10 or 15 minute video every couple of weeks can offer. So my dramatic and shocking announcement is that I'm starting to teach private lessons. I want to make sure that I can really give my best to all of my students, so I'm going to start by making only 10 slots available per week, and if it seems to be working out and I have more energy to continue, I'll open up some more. I'm going to offer 6 courses: synthesis, music theory for electronic music, ear training for electronic music, composition, Max MSP, and Ableton Live. I want to meet you where you're at with your relationship to music. So our first lesson will be a consultation where I get to know you and what you're interested in and what you're hoping to achieve by taking music lessons. Another thing that's really important to me is making these lessons accessible. So I'm going to be charging on a sliding scale where you choose what you pay along the scale based on your ability to pay. So if you have more money and you're able to pay on the higher end of the scale, you can think of it as making lessons available to other people who might not have been able to afford them otherwise. So if you want to learn more about the different courses or book a lesson, head on over to sarah-feldman.com/learnmusic and check it out. Also, please feel free to get in touch via email, which you can find on my site and on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with a new video from Sounds Good.